In one of my recent videos, someone commented that in singles you win when you win the net. And I think this is a great point, and I completely agree that dominating the net is crucial at many levels. But what does it really mean to win the net, and how can you actually do it? In this video, I'll share my top 4 keys for mastering the net and making it one of your biggest strengths. First of all, take a look at those 2 clips of me playing at the net. Which one do you think is better and why? I really hope you picked the right one, because even though I have potential at my net game, I did a few things way better than on the left side, where I made some crucial and very common mistakes. So let's break them down so you can avoid them and take your net game to the next level. Number 1, racket preparation. One of the biggest differences is my racket preparation. In the better clip, my racket is up early and positioned high at the shuttle, and I make sure to get my racket out as soon as I push with my legs. Why is that important? Because it allows me to reach the shuttle way earlier and higher, and giving me way more options. So just compare those 2 similar situations and how much higher I can take the shuttle here compared to the other side. And now let's change perspective. How does this look from the opponent's point of view? A high early racket position makes my shots way more dangerous because I have multiple options and my opponent has to react quickly. Number 2, having a clear intention and focusing on speed or placement. On the left you can also see a ready position, but basically it looks pretty similar all the time. But pay attention to my strings in the other video. Sometimes they face the net and sometimes they point slightly upwards. So basically I have 2 different starting positions. And why does this matter and what does that mean? So first of all, the strings facing the net helps me to play a fast push, a fast flat lift, and to inject speed and pace into the rally. If the strings point more upwards, I can play tight spinning net shots, give some spin to the shuttle, or also play higher lifts over my opponent. So play more with good placement and precision. So understanding these 2 positions will help you control whether you want to apply pressure with speed or set up the rally with precision. Also depending on the situation, your preferred playing style, and also based on your opponent's strengths and weaknesses. Number 3, use the energy from your footwork. A classic coaching tip I got early on was put your foot down before hitting the shuttle for more stability and control. Sounds good, right? But in reality it caused 2 major problems for me. Number 1, when exactly should I put my foot down? How long before my shot? And if I landed way too early, I also lost control over my shot, misjudged where I'm gonna hit it, and therefore I was forced to play from awkward positions. Number 2, it also interrupted my natural and fluent footwork because I always wanted to push out of the corner right away when I land. But yeah, that doesn't work if you want to stand early. Otherwise, you push yourself away from the shuttle, and by that I played so many terrible lifts or terrible net shots without any control. So the solution, hit the shuttle as you land, because this way you use the power of your footwork to generate speed with a short racket swing, and you can also play tight net shots with almost no racket movement or no racket movement at all, and that also makes it harder to read what you're doing for the opponent. So watch this clip. There's basically no racket backswing, the racket points a little bit down, and combined with the energy from my footwork, that is already enough to get the shuttle over the net. Here I can also add spin by making a small sideways motion at the last moment, and I don't need any forward motion with my racket. Number 4, be deceptive. Now let's compare both clips again. And in the first one, my opponent stays balanced and in control almost all the time. But here, in the other one, he struggles much more with his footwork. But why? Because I'm way more deceptive. And a few things that I do here in the video with the better technique. I hold my racket position longer and make it harder for my opponent to predict my shots. And at the same time I also break the natural movement patterns. So I want to surprise my opponent by not just following the natural movement. So here's an example. My racket initially shows a cross shot and my opponent prepares for a fast cross lift or push, but at the last moment I delay the shot and play against the natural movement, so into the open space at the net. Another example, when my strings are facing up, I first show a soft net shot, but then I accelerate at the last moment and lift the shuttle deep. And again, my opponent has to adjust his footwork last second, putting him under much more pressure for the next shot, and by that causing him problems and maybe also force him to play a bad quality shot. To sum it up, the key to dominating the net is: number 1, good and early racket preparation, so stay ready to react quickly. Number 2, having a clear intention and know if you want to play with speed or with placement. Number 3, use the energy of your footwork, so be efficient and hit as you land to maximize power and control over your net game. And number 4, be deceptive by holding your starting position as long as possible and also break the natural rhythm from time to time to put your opponent under pressure. So if you found this helpful and want to support me, check out my Patreon or my membership site here on YouTube. Just a small donation means a lot to me and will help me to push out more in-depth content in the future. For example, on both channels I just uploaded a quick training tip also on developing a dangerous net game and these deceptions that I just showed you in the end. So don't miss out on that. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.